Hey guys, well today I have for you my e.l.f. collection, and if you watched one of my previous videos I mentioned it, asking if anyone wanted to see it because I've had a few requests maybe when I've posted hauls on Instagram or something. So anyway, this is what I'm going to show you. Anything I don't mention, it's either because I haven't tried it or maybe I've given it away. Like I know the baked eyeshadows, I had a few of those and I gave them away. I had probably a year or two ago, they're cream eyeshadows, and I ended up, I think, giving those away. I didn't care for the cream eyeshadows. I didn't think those were as good. And I know there's a lot more products than what I'm mentioning, especially on the website, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna start out with probably one of my favorite things, and I have it in a palette here. I actually bought one of the new MAC palettes. And that's the $1 eyeshadows. Now I did mention that in my previous top 10 under 10. And the first one I have is Pink Ice, and of course this one is almost gone. I've shown this one many times. Love that one. Again, you can get these at Target for $1 or of course on the site. And I have this one. It's very close. I did a comparison I think on Instagram at one point. It's very close to MAC Warming Trend. This is called Taupe, although I do not think it is taupe at all. It's more of like a bronze color. And then I also have Moondust, which this is very pretty. Now some of these are powdery, like this one for instance, but you know, just tap off the excess, you'll be fine. I'm in the habit of doing that anyway. But again, this is Moondust. I am wearing Moondust and Pink Ice today, along with another shadow that I'll show you. But that's all I have for the $1. And like I said, I tried to scour my collection because things are just placed everywhere. I feel like I'm missing a few things, but anyway, we'll go on with it. The next eyeshadow I've had for quite some time, and I really like this one. This is the from the Studio line, and this is in the color Pebble. So it's in packaging like this. And you can see I've used quite a bit of it there. And I do have this on today in the crease a little bit and smudged underneath. This I've even used on my eyebrows in a pinch before. This is just a really great color, kind of like a satin finish. And I will try to remember and list all the products I'm talking about below and a link to where you can get them. I have, this is I think the second one I've had, the $1 eyelash curler. I need to get another pad for it. These are great. They are very similar, if not or almost identical to the Tarte. So if you like that, maybe save some money, get the e.l.f. Again, these are $1. This is a newer product that I have to say I've not used it enough to say whether I recommend it or not. The few times I have used it, I really didn't notice anything from it, but that just could be on me personally, and that's the e.l.f. Daily Moisture Stick. And it looks like that, just kind of a clear, kind of balm type, chapstick type consistency. And this is great. You could put, on various areas, of your skin, under your eyes, if you need some added moisture. But again, I've not used this enough to say, whether I think it's a must-have. I do have a separate review on this. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, and I really like that. I am wearing that today. I'm gonna try to remember to tell you what I'm actually wearing today. So I do have this on. Had stopped wearing it for a month or two because it's more to me of kind of a winter foundation because it's a little bit thicker. So I'll probably bring it back out now that it's a little cooler outside. So really like that. I also have the makeup remover pen. It basically just looks like this. It's like a clear pen, and say if you get like a spot of mascara or something, you could just dot it on there. It does remove the makeup very well. However, I think it leaves, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. I think it leaves a slight, almost oily looking appearance. So you gotta be careful depending on what makeup you have on or where you need this. So for instance, when I've used it on my eyes, sometimes if I have a really deep look going on, it will remove that spot, really well, and a lot of times it will pick up just the mascara, but sometimes I feel like it leaves like a residue behind. So I like this, but yet I don't think it's, that fantastic. So as far as makeup brushes, I think I had one or two others, but I didn't care for them. To me, the makeup brushes are kind of hit and miss. I prefer the ones that are with the black handle. Those seem to be much better in my opinion. But I do have this e.l.f. Let's see, it just says eyeshadow brush. It doesn't say what it is, but it's just the flat kind of C-shaped brush, just pack on shadow. That's a good one. And then I also have both of the stippling brushes. These are both really great. This is the larger, And I usually use this for bronzer, especially, you know, sometimes bronzer can look a little bit too defined if you're trying to contour. So if you just want a little bit of color, this is a great brush for that. You can also use it for blush. This is great, the smaller one, so you can see the size difference. The smaller one is great for cream blush, but I also use it for highlight as well. I also have this large Kabuki brush, so just to show you the difference between kind of a regular size Kabuki, it is much bigger. And this is great. What I use this for is kind of blending everything together. So basically my blush and bronzer, I don't know why I got in this habit a few years back, but I'll just take a Kabuki and sometimes I'll even put powder on it and, you know, kind of go right here if I feel like it's gotten a little too close to my nose. But a lot of times I will just blend right here that blush and bronzer together so you don't have any harsh lines. Okay, next are some lip products, and I am wearing one of these today, and these are great. Now, I have to say, I have several you can see. Some of them have the brush tip, and then some of them are actually the sponge. These are pretty sticky, but they have great color payoff. So if you don't like sticky, stay away from these, but the color is great, and I'm really bad about not using these as often as I should. I should probably just throw a couple in my purse. The color is really, really great. Today, what I am wearing, let's see if I can remember here. Today I'm wearing Pink Lemonade, and this is one that has the sponge tip here. It looks much brighter here than it does. I don't know if you can tell. Like I said, I really like it. It has a nice scent. Like I said, they are kind of sticky. I don't mind that unless it's a windy day. Of course, I don't want my hair stuck in it, but I like to know a lip gloss is there. So at least I feel like if it's a little bit sticky, you know it's there. So I have baby lips. I feel like I've talked about these before and shown them. Maybe in a 4 or more tag, I think. This is Perfect Pink. Again, the Pink Lemonade I just showed. So there are those 3. These are called the Luscious Liquid Lipsticks. These are the Hyper Shine Gloss with the brush applicator. This is in Festive, Joyful, Merry, and Flirt. There are those colors there. I would swatch them, but I have a long sleeve shirt on today and I would probably make a mess of myself. I have 2 lipsticks. They are in this container here. One of them is Rosy Tan, which is a great color, and the other one is Nicely Nude. So this is Nicely Nude, and to me the name does not match at all because it's definitely more of a pink. And this is Rosy Tan, a beautiful just rose pink color. Okay, so winding down here to the end, this is a more recent product that I got from Walmart. So check your Walmarts. Target definitely has e.l.f., but some Walmarts are starting to have a nice display. This is the e.l.f. Baked Blush, and I've Instagrammed this, I've talked about this, and this is in the color Peachy Cheeky. And it just gives a really nice glow to the cheeks. Now, if you are medium to dark skin tone, this will be a great highlight for you. I don't have to wear a separate highlight when I use this. It's just a really, really pretty peach color. You get a lot of nice sheen from it. Next for blush, and I am wearing this one. I thought I had more blushes, but I think because some of them in this line have some sparkle to them, so I kind of steer away from that. But I've talked about this one probably for the last couple of years, and this is Melo Mob, and I know so many of you have this one. It is such a great color. Just a really pretty rosy mauve color. I wear this one more this time of year, fall and winter. I do have the contouring blush and bronzer, and I got this one back when this was the only one. They may have a different shade now, but this is just the one that's the peach tone kind of blush and then the bronzer. I don't wear this one that much because the bronzer is way too dark for me. It's been said that they are kind of dupes for NARS, Orgasm, and Laguna. I don't know. I have Orgasm, but I don't have Laguna. But I do like the blush. It's very pretty. This is something I have had in my collection for quite some time. May have been one of the first e.l.f. products that I purchased, and that is the Golden Bronzer. You can see I have hit pan on a couple of shades there. And what I usually do with this, I am wearing this today, is kind of a little bit of a contour and just a little bit of bronze all over. I will mix both of the bronze shades together. I will use this as a highlight, and then if I want to use it as a blush, I kind of mix all these together so you can see it has a really pretty pink there. It does have a sheen to it, but to me it's not obnoxious. It's something you can get away with. It's not glittery. It just has a nice sheen. So really love that. This is one of my all-time favorites. Next will be the tone correcting powder. I've mentioned this quite a bit. Again, I have this on today. I use this to usually set my under eye concealer because I find it makes the concealer stick and it doesn't crease, but it doesn't look powdery or cakey or dry out my under eyes either. And again, you've seen that. Of course, I've hit pan on that. So I just swirl the 4 colors together. I also will use this sometimes all over if I'm a little bit red or something like that. So this is a really great powder. Okay, and then I believe last, this was probably one of my first purchases from e.l.f. as well. This stays in my purse all the time. This is the Translucent Mattifying Powder. So it just looks like this, and it has a sponge. You can see I've hit pan. And this basically I just keep with me for touch-ups. I did put it on today as an all-over setting powder, and it works great. But this is great. I like to keep it in my purse because I can use it for touch-ups, and it doesn't change the color of my foundation or make it look cakey. But yet I can add, you know, with the sponge or a brush, and it works fine. So really love this one. So I think that's it. If I forgot anything, you know, I come across anything in my collection or anything I had, you know, if anything I had and I gave away, it's probably because I didn't love it. Some things maybe, you know, I just have too many of, but if I forgot anything, I will definitely list it below. Let me know what some of your favorite items are. I know like they have a setting spray and the makeup wipes and things like that that I've heard great things, so I'll probably be trying out at some point, but let me know what some of your e.l.f. favorites are in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.